Hey guys, this is Kid Rob speaking, and today we are back in Moonshine Inc. with our little journey from homebrewer to master homebrewer. And we just entered a new chapter last episode. And that means we have to build up our base, and for the first time we will be able to craft both vodka and whiskeys. So that is going to be quite interesting. See the new mechanics, figure things out, and crush it.
So idyllic and beautiful, so serene, out in the countryside.
Well, who would have thought that we are going to start the biggest, bestest base of brewing ever. Professional brewing, of course. So let's check it out. We have two workers that have mostly positive traits, Oliver and Richard. They are going to build our base. Welcome. Hope you don't mind. This seems a little interesting. I'm still looking at the pre-fermentation techniques that are available here, and the electric crusher is not opened up. Let me check out the technology tree. Well, advanced crushing isn't unlocked yet, so that will be the one that is actually unlocking it. There it is, yes. So unfortunately we can't make broccoli juice with benefits. And the crushing is only those little basic ones. Basic crusher. Alright, that explains it. We do have all the advanced grain stuff though. And I was thinking that might be locked behind something else too. But no, we have access to the most expensive advanced one right from the start. Now, let's build something here. What we do need, of course, is basically a set for everything. So, how much is this? 2,000 versus, yeah, so not too much difference, is there? Why would you ever build this one, I wonder? If this one is just so much better. Oh, wow. I probably missed it here. Is that don't know how much faster it gains it, but probably missed this one. Choose specialization. We are all going to go for production here. That is going to be good. He's getting a crafting-based level up here as well. Let's see how much we get upon finishing the task. Oh, we don't see that yet. They're not quite done yet. There, let's see. Now he also has the level up, so it was fortunate that I didn't make the level up there. Now, production as well, promote. And let's continue crafting a little bit. Because now I've prepared everything that we needed for the pre-fermentation. But so 2 of these, 2 basic crushers, 2 electric presses, and 2 cauldrons. I think that's fair enough. And of course we are going to go for the big metal tanks. Probably just craft 4 of them then. Yeah, let's go with 4 complete setups. Oh, I almost forgot. Just in time. The week isn't over yet. That was really close. Almost forgot. There's nothing on here that is watched by the police just yet. So we have to go and shop big. And that is fortunately quite easy to do now, with the new controls. Shift is your friend. 300 kilograms of sugar each. And then we know that we do need tons of apples. Like literally. I'm not so sure yet how much we do need of this stuff. But I assume a lot. So let's buy a few 100 kilos of this stuff too. It's pretty cheap.
Hello there, developer. There's a bug in your game. If you shop for more than $100,000, it doesn't fit on a row.
That's some problems to have, isn't it? Well, yes. I rather go shop big now than later and be inefficient about it. So even if we don't use this stuff, it is just way more convenient. So here we go. I basically bought a little bit of everything. Like 1,000 kilos of rice. Why not? Ooh, also 800 kilos of wheat malt. I don't think we will need that much, but well, who am I to say otherwise, right? So yes, we're going to buy this. Yes, lady. We have a few lorries that we have. That if you look out the window, you can see. Wait a sec. How many kilos have we bought? So that's probably on the order of like 50 tons or something? Probably not quite, but it's out there. It is certainly out there. It's more than a 40-ton truck, so yes, let's buy this. Oh, and there we have some new high-rees recruits to our cause. And I definitely do like these two. More neutral ones. Energetic is nice. So in about 6 days or so, I'm going to hire them. Oh, there's this just such a little thing that I just noticed, which I find odd. But let me hear what you think about this. Look, you see this? They are filling counterclockwise. Like usually these kinds of elements always fill clockwise. As far as I've seen, at least. It's an odd choice, I don't mind it, but it's just some weird thing I noticed. So now we have 4 big metal tanks. We have all the pre-fermentation equipment that we need. Let's go to the post-distillation before we go to the main big ones. So, do we want to have... Do we want to even try these out? Aging barrel. Is there any difference? I think we discussed that last episode. And with the aging barrel, I think what would make sense is that you have tons of them. And, like electric aging. It's cheating, as they say. But that you have tons of them and you just have to wait until your alcohol is ready. So you need a lot of them to just store everything in there. So my plan here is that we have 2 automatic filters, 2 electric aging tanks, and... do we need more? We can add 2 aging barrels as well, just to try them out. Maybe there is a difference. So that was all. Now, for the distillation, the main show. Copper Submarine, I think we said Revolution was probably the one to go for. It is an 800 liter one, so has all it's gas heated. We have bought 1,000 kilos of gas bottles. It should last us a little while. So why not make 4 of these? Oh. That does take a while, I see. Oh, and missed it again. Alright, promote. Yes, promote him. And he's almost ready for promotion as well. Already level 2 before he has even brewed a potion, I wanted to say. Played too much potion craft, I guess. You know what? We let Oliver here craft something small. Maybe these big items do give you more crafting experience from crafting. At least that would make sense. If they are spending 132 hours crafting something, I would expect them to get a little bit more XP than crafting something that takes 5 minutes. So, level up? Yes, level up indeed. Upgrade, and yes, promote. And now, you get the joy of spending 132 hours crafting a revolution as well. So my plans here are a little cheeky. What I'm going to do is hire 2 new employees, and they're going to craft the next set of revolutions, which is going to take a while. And then, when my main guys that are already level 2 brewers, once they're done, they're going to use those after we've set up the base, and they can start brewing. And they are busy for a while, because carrying around 800 kilograms of water and other things is pretty tedious with back pain. I can tell you as much without back pain, because some of the pallets of pellets outside like 850 kilos, so that's a lot of carry. But anyway, so now we have to hire them. 3 hours left. All right, you know the deal. The deal is very nice. So 69, send that offer. All right, 69. Yep, there you go. And Michael is getting the exact same treatment. Okay, yeah, that was easy. We hired both of them. So now they have to twiddle their thumbs for a little while and then get crafting. Okay, so we do get a straight upgrade here. Let's see. That, okay. Whatever you craft does give you lots of XP, it looks like. Yeah. We're going to put Jackson and Michael on the... not Michael Jackson, but Jackson Michael on the job. They are going to be busy for a while. So now, let's set up the base. Oh, I see. Okay, I was looking around like, where can I put this stuff? Like, nowhere. And then there is the area where you're supposed to. How do we do this? Well, we could have a few little complete sets of stuff. Or we group them like basically the shared stuff in the middle and then the distilleries outside. I think that's probably a good idea. Let's do one side first. Okay, well, there we go. Advanced grain stuff and all the prep stuff over here for the various processes. Then we have fermentation in the middle. And this is one side of our distilleries. And then we have the post-process right over here. And, well, that's the stuff that is missing here, which my two new guys are working on. Now, I think it is time to try our first new recipes and see what it's all about. Because we can create a new batch and we can load the recipe. Do we have one? Oh, we do. So Donald's Dream is a known one. We don't have the recipes because this one seems to be requiring advanced crushing. But we definitely do have the Finocchiello? No, there's no I in there. I can't read. Maybe it's just Finocchiello. But anyway, we can make this one. Fennel, sweet potato, turnip, and onion. I think we have a few kilos of this. Oh, okay, I see. Well, you can put the vegetables into the electric presses as well. That makes perfect sense. So we don't even need the basic crushers. I can just crush them into the garbage. With this recipe, it looks like we do need to add a little bit of taste. And I can't remember if there is a sweet and salty yeast in there. I think it was just close by combinations. Maybe there's something that is sweet and acrid in there as an option. Let's just try it. I mean, onions are cheap, aren't they? Let's create this one and set up the fermentation. And now... Oh, okay, no. There is indeed a salty sweet in here. Do we have a... But we do have a salty acrid as well. Okay. Oh, that one, okay, now none of these work. So let's abort this one and make something new. Oh, wait a sec. I did choose the wild yeast, didn't I? And that explains why we didn't quite get there and why there was the salty-sweet combination, which I do remember. But anyway, let's use the proper yeast, which is this one, and add another ingredient which brings this one closer to where it should be. Yeah, that's pretty much as closely as we can get, but it's very good. 99%, just add some potatoes in there as well. And now, a revolution, of course, and 99% match. We do have a fair amount of matches here, so it will be quite easy to figure out these. Just create that one, and now Oliver can set up fermentation really quick. So we don't need any extra taste, so we can just cheat by pulling the fermentation temperature up. These tanks can both cool and heat. Yeah. Okay. We did buy reasonable amounts of these, because that is a lot that is required to fill an 800 liter tank. 790 kilograms of mash. No water required whatsoever. It just ends up at 6% ethanol content after a day and 21 hours. Why does it say 2 days here if it says down there that it's 1 day, 21 hours? That's weird. And it says it here too. Huh. That's all. Ah, because it needs to be filled. Like carrying this stuff around will take forever. Oh, you know what? I think they have added some interesting little tooltips down here. Optimal sugar, maximum sugar, and optimal temperature. So, that's cool. How much sugar do we have? 11%. So, if we use this one, what does it mean that we have optimal sugar? Does it actually make this better? Flavor match, apparatus match. Does that go down? Okay, it doesn't. That is very interesting. That doesn't seem to be hooked up to anything just yet, but there is the data for it. Huh. Okay, it does change the time it takes. Optimal sugar 20, maximum 26. We know that this one is the most potent one. And that one does take the longest. And that might be because it's just not enough sugar for this one. While... Ah, now we can test. This one is the shortest, maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there is a little bit more to it. It's insignificant because there's no need for choice here, really. You just pick the one that is optimal. I mean, there's one best choice. There are no real trade-offs here. So, optimal sugar. The trade-offs would be if they always added taste, though. Then that would become really interesting. And if the processes of fermenting did take the more reasonable amount of time. Reasonable, of course, is very interesting here. Because from a gameplay point of view, you don't want to wait forever. But from a realism point of view, and maybe even from a, from a gameplay benefit point of view, from interest point of view, making it a little bit more nuanced, you probably would want to have that effect to really make this choice here sting a little and have a payoff. But yeah, anyway, this is looking like I've learned something here now with this low sugar content. And the tooltip there, really helpful. So we're going to create it with the Turbo Blast and just set it on there. One day and 19 hours left. And of course, we do need to make a whiskey as well. Let's put something in here. Choose the advanced grain set and that big metal tank. And we already have something there. What more do we need? You know what? I would like to use something that requires an aging step. Oh, found it. Found it already here. That's nice. Okay. It was just corn and rye. And let's use the advanced grain set there as well. No need to change anything there. It was super simple. It requires an aging step. So let's put that into this revolution and use the electric aging. And then we can bottle it. So let's create the 100% match right there. And Richard, the XP gainer, is... oh, okay, that's just temperature. Yeah, okay, we're going to cheat and put it there. And now, how much do we need of this stuff? What? Sugar 41% in this? Really? Wow, you basic... Is there so much sugar in this stuff? Well, corn, yeah, I guess. Yeah, turbo kindle. Okay. So we want to have the optimal sugar here. The maximum to make it the fastest. And we can go a little higher. There. Okay. Just 127 kilos of each. That's not that much. So we have bought a lot of things there. Yeah, and we don't need to ferment this for that long, really. 3 days, 12 hours is perfectly fine. Perfect match. Just create it. This takes forever for them to fill up. Like, this one was just being loaded. Again and again. Yeah. It's a lot of ingredients and pressing going on. Just imagine having to fill up some electric press with... How much was it? Like, about 800 kilograms of vegetables. They'd reset again. That is something that must be really difficult in doing stuff like this, because I mean the the stuff doesn't wait for you to finish before it starts to ferment, so I don't know how they do it. And our first vodka is done. Oliver has done a fine job hurting his back for our cause. And what do we have here? Standard stuff. Okay, we know this. We don't have to change anything here. Ethanol match is just bad. Well, that's fine. We're going to get a better one. And that will bring us to 100%. And there's nothing to do here. No? Can flame rate it up? Now let's see what happens. Was there a filtration step? No, bottling. Okay, there was none there. And now we just need to pour some water in, and we have a 100% match for our very first vodka. Vegetariana. Okay, 40%. Mastery points plus 114. Alright. You know what I want to try? The one that I couldn't craft before. Budget rum, because it does require an aging step. So we just need a little bit of sweetness, and the other stuff that we need is just bitter acrid. Okay, it should be simple. Do we have a bitter acrid combo going on? Yeah, molasses, of course. So that will do most of the trick. Now we just need to throw in some beet sugar, and we should have all we need. Let's put it in the cauldron and adjust the quantities. I'm going to use the used big metal tank, I guess. Oh, it does require the wild yeast. Okay. Otherwise, it's just perfect match there. And we do need revolution. Post-distillation, it wants to be aged, so let's use this tank. And we're done. Oh, 0 workers available. Why is he not available? He says he's available. Oliver, you are available. Ah, there he is. Okay, he was behind the shack peeing in some of the samples. Surprise! Let's fix this one up. How much do we need? Not much, I believe. Sugar is so potent. It's nice. Let's put in, which one is the maximum? 24 here. Okay, 24. So let's get to 24, and one more step. There. Oh, yeah, temperature. Right. Cheating. There we go. 100% match, and that should be the quickest. Let's do 15%. And create it. So, that's 3 days of waiting. Now we shall see. Well, we do have set up for our whiskey. 40% ethanol requirement. We reached 58. Not bad. Quality is awful because ethanol match. It's a little too strong. Too strong for the poor little souls drinking this one. And this works the exact same way as always. Match 100, create, and then it's just an aging step afterwards. And we have not seen that one yet. Let's see if it's just a selection, or if there's anything to do, if it's just a thing that is there to cost you some more time, or awaiting ingredients. Okay. Okay, it just takes some extra time. And now it's ready. Corny Love Song. Okay. Alright, we didn't set that one for the other one. I think we are selling it way underpriced then. There we have a perfect recipe match, and that is a lot of value. 111 mastery points. That will be some nice big circles on our recipe map. Let's check them out. Oh, there. Liquid gold. Right? Ah, yeah, okay, whiskey. Yes, first whiskey. Archive this one. Let's check out our recipes. Ah, there we have that one. And discovered 2 new ones. There are 3 new ones. And that was over here. And over in the corner. Oh, Golden Fields and Barn Ghost. That's cool. Can make some really premium stuff. Oh, and on the brandy side, we can now make some proper aging requiring ones as well. Oh, recommended yeast premium. This one will be a little tough. The T42 is a little easier because while it does require the aging, it only requires turbo yeast, not premium yeast. I found another one. I think this is a premium one. And we do have a 100% match. It just requires wild yeast. It's not too complicated to make. Revolution it is. And let's just create it. That's a whiskey, of course. So let's set up fermentation. Something like that. 3 days, 4 hours, 100% match. And we do use modest amounts of ingredients. Oh, I was just going to check how my workshop dudes are doing, and they're done. So, 2 brand new revolutions are waiting. This is all rotated wrong. It's supposed to be like this. Alright, here we go, our full setup. Now we can brew 4 batches at once. Let's check out what a weird combination the beans can make. Electric press it is, and big fermentation tank. And there we have something already. Let's figure that one out. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Just turbo yeast and then these. Yeah, that's perfect. Corn and beans. We don't have enough beans. He wants to throw in 500 kilos, and that's not enough. Not nearly enough. Gotta buy a few more. I hope they don't watch beans. You got... Sir, you have an awful lot of beans purchased today. Explain yourself. I like farting. Well, that's good. Good on you. It's always amusing. Yeah, that's fine. 908 kilograms of beans. That's impressive. Let's create it. Ah, there's another one that we have never made here. I'm just making a brandy. Lambic. That is a recipe that we got delivered to us. Let's try to recreate this taste profile. Alright, this one was a little tricky, but 97% is pretty good. Well, let's just choose the only leftover apparatus that we have. And electric aging. Yeah, solid 97%. Should be good. Created. Our setup in its full glory. Let's see what we have made so far. Alcohol there. 156 liters of our first vodka. 100%. And Corny Love Song. 314 liters. That's a lot. And that was cheap too. I think what we're going to do in the next episode is start delivering some stuff. Because we now have set up base, we're running, we're producing some good stuff, and now we just can make more money and just power through the main missions, I guess. I believe there's one map after this, which is the final chapter. I might be wrong, but that's... I think that makes sense from a tech tree progression as well, from what we've seen so far. Looking forward to this and seeing what more is coming there. And I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.